Welcome, Octopunks.
Oh, welcome to the show. Sorry. Something fell. I just need to pick it up real fast. This is a Jack's Treasures comics show.
Hello, Funko Collector. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Everything that is in the show is a number one issue of a book, and I'm not a comic book grader. I would consider them all to be readers. Nothing that's in needs to be graded or anything like that. They're just books for you to finish it, fill out a collection, or add to your wall, or throw into a show and give it away. Okay. There's some pretty cool books in here. I just found a whole bunch more. I probably got a stack about the same size as this 46 in here. Also, if any of you guys haven't noticed yet, I have been jumping in on a bunch of comic book shows and watching the other people sell their comic books. And oh my gosh, man, comic books are hard. I mean, it's one, they're hard to get, and two, for me, they're hard to sell because I don't have a lot of followers like the other people do. But I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of the show today. I'm going to give away this book right here in the back. This is KRULL. It's the Marvel movie special edition of the thing, and it's boarded, and it's like I said, it's in about a reader's condition right there. I remember the movie, and the movie is cool as all get out. And Tracy and I actually have a Frisbee that's got that little hand weapon on it, which is just cool as all get out and stuff. So we're going to give that one away at the end of the show. But we're going to run everything for 15 seconds. And if there's anything in the show that anybody wants, just go ahead and ask, and I will run it. And also, Jack's Treasures, we're the home to something called Price Falls. That's right. I want to save you guys money, okay? Selling these books, buying the books, they cost a lot, cost money. Believe me, I know. I just spent like a shit ton of money yesterday. Tracy's still mad at me about that. I spent like over $100 and bought a bunch of books. So, because I love comic books. But I'm going to save you guys some money, and I want to save you money. That's the difference between me and some of these other comic book shows out there. Is they have to sell their books for a certain price because they got a lot of money invested in them. I don't, so I can sell mine fairly cheap. Okay, so we'll start off with one of the more expensive books that we have in this one, because this is from 1981. Okay, this is a Rock Son of Thunder. Special collector's edition. I'll show you the spine because everyone that I did, they showed the spine in it, and then they showed the corners there. Showed the corner right down there, and looks pretty good and everything like that. And we're going to run that one for $7. That's one of the more expensive books that I have in the show tonight, and we'll run them for 15 seconds. And like I said, if there's anything that anybody is looking for, write it down or put it in the chat, and I'll look for it, because I'm actually going to a store tomorrow, and I might find what you're looking for, and if I do, I'll pick it up and try to sell to you. Okay, that was Arnak right there. All right, this is the first one of the area, the Soul Maker. This one is the fantasy cover. Yeah, this is the fantasy cover. It's an Image comic. Issue number 1. Again, I'll just show it real fast. If anybody wants to see it, just ask. Okay, I don't want to really do all of that because I'm being really lazy, and we just drove back from Cherokee, North Carolina last night. Okay, so there we go with Aria, the Image, the Soul Market. It's the fantasy cover, Image Comics, 2001. Oh, and I think I wrote the year on all the comics. I tried to do that to help everybody else out. Okay, and that one was $2. This is a $2 book right there, and it's issue number 1. Here's another of the same series. She looks a little bit sexy in that one right there. She got the little key and I got another 2 of those. I even got the black and white edition right there too. That one's $4 right there, and we're going to run that one for 10. We're running for 10 seconds, baby. We're running for 10 seconds. Yeah, we're going to go for 10 seconds. And like I said, if you guys want it, bid it, and I will send it to you.
And if you want to request anything that we have in the auction list, let us know. We're happy to pop it up there.
Yeah, I want to save you guys some time. That's one of the things. I know that it's hard for some comic guys to do that because they have so many people in the show asking for stuff, and sometimes it's hard for them to do that, but not for me. I can pull anything that we need to pull and stuff. I'm going to fix that real quick because that wire was going a little bit around the thing. Try to get you guys a better view. There we go. This is Bad Boy and Robin, Sins of the Youth. It is issue number 1 from May of 2001. In 10 seconds. We're running everything for 10 seconds. And if you see something, hello, Justin. I see you just popped in there. You might have popped back out again. I don't know. Roach with a Jacket. Love the name and stuff if you're still in. Footlong if you're still in. Willow, obviously. Love you, brother. You know, hope you're going to enjoy the stuff that you guys sent. Funko, I hope you had a good show the other night. I popped in for a little bit and stuff. I was going around. I was at a hotel room. This is Bishop, issue number 1. All new X-Men limited series. At last, the time lost X-Men as his own series. First issue, collector's issue. It's got I don't know, not shiny. Well, yeah, it's got a little bit of the foil in the part right there that I can see. Yeah, I wrote foil on there? Did I? I don't know if I did. Yeah, it's got a little bit of the foil on there. A foil issue. I don't know what the hell they call that stuff. You know, what's up there, baby? Firefly and Great Finders. You guys can find some great deals here because I just want to sell the stuff. Here is Checkmate, issue number 1 from 1988. He doesn't fight the crime element. He terminates it. I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is a $10 book. This is one of my expensive ones. But I would love to make a deal for somebody and knock it down in price. So if you guys want a deal on it, just let me know. I'll lower the price.
Is that like a chess-themed comic? It's a little...
It looks like it and stuff like that. I don't really know because I didn't read this one right here of Checkmate. It's like an organization and stuff like that. And I think they're like almost a criminal element in a way. All right, here's E-Man, the premiere issue. He's back in this issue. Lights, camera, radicalism. Okay, E-Man, first comics, issue number 1. It's a $1. And what did I have the year on that one? 1983. Wow, 1983. Yeah, just like me. That's really an old book. Hello there, Langcore. If you guys are interested in anything, just let me know, and I will run it for you. I go fast with my shows. There was a guy on yesterday. He was on for 5 hours? Oh my gosh, 5 hours. He sold like 600 books. I'm like, dog, dude, I can't do all that. All right, this is Gunfire. He doesn't need a weapon. He is a weapon. DC Comics, Gunfire, issue number 1, 1994. Yeah, 1994, May of 1994. Wow, that's pretty old too. Right there, $3 book right there, $3. Okay, here we go. This is Hero. Warriors of the Mystic Realm Hero, fantasy-filled first issue, 6-issue limited edition, limited series, and this is issue number 1, Marvel Comics. For a hero to live, one man must die. 1990 for Hero. I hope everybody's having a great night and finding some stuff on Whatnot. If anybody is in the room with me. Here we go with JLA Jr. Again, another Sins of the Youth. This is issue number 1 from the year 2000. DC Comics. Milk Mallard, nice seeing you there. Hemdahl, it's nice seeing you if you're still in the room. I hope you stayed for a little bit. If you are looking for anything in particular, just let me know. I run everything. That was another thing about my shows, too. I do run everything in the show. It's in the list. I'm going to stay here until I run it all. Okay, JLL All-Stars. The Society's Divided. This is issue number 1 from 2010. And if anybody is in the room, you just say hello. It'd be kind of awesome. I kind of like that. Because I'll say hello if I see you. Here's another JSA All-Stars. This is a limited series, 1 of 8. So this is issue number 1 of 8 from July of 2003. DC Comics. Justice Society of America. All-Stars. Yep, that's what JSA stands for. They're like a bunch of old guys from the 1940s comics and stuff, the golden age of comics and stuff, and they brought them back. Here's Justice League Europe, issue number 1, the first issue. Let's see, what year do I have on that one? 1989, right here. First issue for Justice League Europe. Right there.
These different series I've never heard of before.
Believe me, I've heard of this one before, but I mean, I don't read a lot of these like stuff. This one is actually somebody might want this one. This is Justice League: The Rise of and the Rise and Fall of Arsenal. This is the first issue of 4 DC Comics from 2010. Oh no, not 2000. Yes, 2010. Did you run it?
I'm trying.
All right, there we go. We got that one on the clock. We're running everything for 10 seconds, guys. If you could just look over there in the product list, I got everything in the product list. So if you want anything from any of those books right there, you just let me know, and I will run it for you. Here's Kid Flash and Impulse, another one of the sins of the youth. If you wanted all of them, I could bundle them up and give you a good deal on it. This is issue number 1 from 2000, Kid Flash and Impulse.
On the clock.
On the clock, 10 seconds. We're going to go down to 5 seconds after this one.
Okay.
So we can get through all of them tonight, because I am starting to get a little bit tired. We drove back from Cherokee, North Carolina to Atlanta, and that's a little bit of a haul for me. All right, this is Loki, agent of Asgard. Trust Me, number 1. From what year? 2014. So yeah, this is definitely a newer book right there. That's one of the newer books. And if there's anything anybody wants, just let me know. I will run it for you. If there's anybody in the room. I have no idea. Here's Metal Men. This is a foil edition, I think. I think I wrote that on there. Metal Men.
Saying on there, but
it is one and stuff like that. The gold guy's gold. The red guy's got a little thing. The blue guy's a little shiny. The silver guy is. And the green one is to right there. Issue number 1 from the team that killed Superman. Wow, I didn't know that. Doc Magnus is back. That's a good book. That's a good looking book. All right, here's one that I actually have, I do know, and I have read. It's Miss Mystic, the origin issue from Pacific Coast Comics or PC Comics, issue number 1, the origin mission issue of Miss Mystic. $3, not $5. That just is that it was in the back. And we're running them for 5 seconds right here so we can get through all of them right here. Here's Mutant 2099, Marvel Knights 2099 from Marvel Knights, issue number 1.
Just a second, I had to reload.
Oh, okay, no problem. I could probably pull this one up.
I'm almost there. Which one is it?
This is Mutant 2099.
Got it.
Yeah, it's $2 right there. Marvel Comics. I started off all of my comics at $2, but I'd love to lower the price down to $1. Oh, and I am definitely the only one in the room right now. There we go. Somebody else came in. Here is Nathan Dusk, Private Investigator. It's a DC Comics. It's his 4-part miniseries, and this is issue number 1. And we're going to run everything in our show tonight. So if you see anything in our list, go ahead and look at the list. Everything in our show is in the list. And I would love to sell it to you. And I am in a deal-making mood. Here's Night Thrasher. That one is a foil book. You can see it around there. I think I could see some of it. There we go. We can see some of it that way. Night Thrasher, number 1, Kick Butt first issue.
I'm not seeing your there it is. Finally. I had to refresh twice to get the picture to show again.
Oh, okay. Is it up there now?
It is.
Okay, good.
It was on mine.
1993, boarded and bagged, and $3. Wow, there we go. Half Baked. I love the name. I would be there too, right there with you, man. I will definitely be baked in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be down in Florida on the beach, enjoying myself down there. Here's Phantom Zone, 60 cents issue. Number 1, Superman presents the Phantom Zone. It is a mini series. DC Comics, number 1. All issues are issue number 1 tonight. Everything is number 1. Here is Relative Heroes. Right here, meet the Weinbergers. Their powers are their problems. Issue number 1 from 2000, from the year 2000. None of these books are in the high quality range that need to be graded and $2,000, any of that stuff. None of them for the 1960s. Got a couple from the 80s. Sam Theater, DC Vertigo comics. $5. We're running everything for 5 seconds. So if you see anything that you want, just let me know. If you need me to rerun anything, just let me know. I'll look for it in the back. Here is Spartacus. No, Sectors. Sectars, Warriors of Symbol. Fantasy-filled Premier Edition Marvel Comics. What year? 1985. And we got KRULL that I'd like to give away tonight. And I do have a Silver Surfer back there that's not an issue number 1. It's Silver Surfer Warlock Resurrection, issue number 4. Here's Star Woman and the JSA Junior, Another Sins of the Youth DC Comics, issue number 1. $2. It is running out. All right. Here we go with Marvel Comics Submariner, The Depths, issue number 1. This is a direct edition. Issue number 1 of 5.
Submariner. He's the one that we saw in that one unit, wasn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Namor the Submariner. He's the one that they're doing a movie about right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like Marvel's doing a movie on Namor the Submariner.
Marvel's version of Aquaman?
Yes. He's actually, I think, older than Aquaman, too. Here's Superpowers miniseries. I think this is from 84. This is issue number 1 of 5. Where are the Disciples of Doom? Superpowers. This is a piggyback off of the old television show. Oh, shit. Here's Superman Jr. and Superboy Sr. Again, Sins of the Youth.
That's so weird.
Well, this guy right here replaced Superman one time when they had the death of Superman. But I have a bunch of the Sins of the Youth. If anybody wants me to lot them together, I will definitely lot them together. This is an older one too. This is NFL Super Pro. Issue number 1 is a collector's item. Oh, excuse me. Guest stars Superman from 1991. $2. $2 for that one. Welcome, Ellen Musk. Here is Supreme. This is one that is foil on the name right there. It is Image Comics, issue number 1 from 1992. $3. We're going to run through them all today. Guys, I'm more than halfway through.
That one ran.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you know what? I actually saw it ran too. All right, here's one that from 1994. It is a special. It is Sword of the Atom, number 1 special. $1.25 on the price tag on it. Looks pretty cool.
That does look cool.
Yeah. Sword of the Atom. Atom actually used to be one of my favorite comic books when I was younger. I really enjoyed it. Okay. Here's the Nam, issue number 1. The Nam.
Oh, wow. It really looks like it's about Nam.
Yep, it is Vietnam because there's the outline of the map of Vietnam. It's an old war book and stuff like that. Go ahead and check the list. See if there's anything in the list that you want. If there is, I'll run it for you. Not only that, I'll run it for a special price, which is lower than the price that I have up there. This is the Death-Defying Devil Dynamite Comics number 1. Okay. The Death-Defying Devil, year 2008, variant cover B. This is a special edition of the Micronauts. They came from Inner Space, issue number 1, presenting the classics. This is probably a reprint, a special edition, a reprint of the original Micronauts. All right, here is the Savage Axes of Ares, Marvel Comics, super issue number 1. More pages, more thrills. And $5 for the Savage Axe of Ares. Here we go with The Secret and The Dead Boy, another one of the sins of the youth, issue number 1 from the year 2000, DC Comics. Disease. And if there's anything in the list that anybody wants, just go ahead and ask. I'll run it for you. Here is Battle for the Cowl, the Underground, and it's a one-shot edition, so it's only a solo right there. But you got the Penguin, you got the Riddler, and you got Harvey Two-Face on the cover. Pretty cool-looking cover for the Underground. And I don't know a lot about comic books. Here is Thor Core. Right there, there's Beta Ray Bill, Thor, and Thunderstrike, issue number 1 of 4 of Thor Corpse. It's closed, just around in gender roles. And call me pretty. Here's Thunderstrike, issue number 1. It's also a foil issue. I can see the foil there. Is there anybody in here? Right there. Marvel Comic explosive, first explosive issue. Thunderstrike. Next will be Fantastic Four and X-Men Annual number 1. Is a March on the Ultimatum. Which this one, if it doesn't sell, I'm going to keep. Because it's Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four X-Men Ultimate number 1. There you go, $2. March on to Ultimatum. And this is another one that I'm going to probably keep if it doesn't sell. And it is X-Men and Fantastic Four. March on to Ultimatum, issue number 1.
On the clock.
On the clock. And we hope everybody's having a great night because it's just me and my wife right now on Whatnot. Here is Violator. Image Comics number 1, and it's got a little, obviously, Easter egg of Spawn. Violator. 1994. Okay, here's Wildcats Covert Action Teams, issue number 1, Image Comics. I think the best way to get people into the room for me would be add comic to our title. Jack's Treasures Comics Edition, you know?
Yeah, I'm not mad at help.
Yeah. Here's World War Hulk After Smash, issue number 1. You got Hulk, Hercules, Iron Man on that cover there. Pretty cool looking book. Oh, I like pizza too. Welcome to the room. Go ahead and check the list. If there's anything that you want in the list, just let me know and I will run it for you. Here's X-Men Spotlights on the Starjammers, issue number 1 of 2. Whoa, radio. All right, and then our last one for the night is Young Heroes in Love, Sex Lives, and Super Heroics. Issue number 1, DC Comics.
On the clock.
On the clock. Welcome, Black Widow. All right, we ran through all of our first editions right there. We got that Young Heroes in Love, the Starjammer, After Smash, Wildcats, Violator, Thunderstrike with the foil edition. Thunder Core, issue 1 of 4. This is a cool one right there. The Underground one, the Battle for the Cowl and stuff, and you got all of the villains on there. A bunch of the sins of the youth, the Secret and Dead Boy, the Savage.
Definitely make a bundle of those if anybody's
yes.
interested in all of them.
There's nobody in the room. Okay. Well, y'all have a great night. Thank you. Did come into the room and stuff like that. Have a super night. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, I did the wrong button again. It made this so much more difficult.
I know.